Hey! Hello, my name is Valerie Haig, and I'm a student here at KU. I'm also a student at NYIP Photography School in New York. Back to KU. I'm a journalism major with an atmospheric science minor, and I plan to graduate in May 2016. I also plan to graduate from NYIP in May 2015. They're a take-home course that you can do. You just do everything. You study on your own time, that kind of thing. So, anyway. I really love to read, and I know how to play guitar. I'm not the type that goes, hey, can you play this song? No. I'm more of, if you tell me the chords and the drumming, I could probably play in a band with you or something like that. And I really love photography, which is why I'm in NYIP, there we go. I started getting into photography lately, I think because it was my mom. My mom was big in photography when I grew up, and she had this manual film camera that I fell in love, but it kind of broke. I can't use it, so I got myself a nice Nikon camera. I wouldn't use it for professional photography, but there you have it. This is like one of my basic camera, I think. I think somewhere along the future I want like a bigger, nice studio-wide camera with the flash and the umbrella, everything. So, there's that. The reason why I want to do a weather minor was because I love weather. I actually had a weather major at KU, but with all the math courses I had to take, and I had to take Calc 1, I just took Calc 2 this past summer. I passed, but I felt like it was way too much math for me because, I was a math genius in high school. I could pass all my math classes with flying colors. No. I get to Calc 1, Calc 2, and it's like all the areas under the curve, that kind of thing. I understood it, but I just felt like, and I needed to take 5 more math courses, and I just felt like it was way too much compared to all the weather courses I needed to take. So I went ahead and changed my major to journalism with a weather minor. And I tell people that, and they're like, those two do not mix together. Either you have a journalism major or a weather major. There's no major minor journalism and weather. But I wanted to do it that way because I think that what the public doesn't know about the weather is that they only believe the first thing that they see or hear the first thing that they hear. That's all they believe in. So like in 2013 when the F5 tornado hit Moore, Oklahoma this past summer, people thought the town was cursed, and people also thought that there was something wrong with tornadoes and something that attacking Moore all the time, which I don't think is true. It's just a matter of Oklahoma's in the tornado alley, Moore is probably going to get hit by another F5 tornado in a couple of years from now. But because the last time was in 1999 to now 2013, and people all automatically thought it was cursed. What I want to do, after I'm done with KU, and maybe get into a graduate school, I want to research more into that tornado and research more into some weird weather, like Superstorm Sandy is a really good one, and how it became a gigantic storm when people thought it was just a nice hurricane that was going to veer off into the Atlantic Ocean. Had never done any of that. It actually flamed into New Jersey. So, I actually want to research into it. Then I want to write out like a magazine article and figure out, and for meteorologists or people who understand weather, they understand the map and like the highs and lows and the visible satellite, everything about the satellites and everything. But the normal people, normal citizens who doesn't do anything with weather besides what the forecast is and what the weatherman tells them on TV, I want to kind of change that and make them understand how Oklahoma had that new F5 tornado. I want to make sure they understand how Hurricane Sandy became a Superstorm Sandy when it slammed into the East Coast. So that's what I want to do. And like I said about photography, I take lots of pictures and I put them all up on my Facebook page, and people like them all the time. They're like, you should be a photography, or you should be a photographer for a newspaper or a magazine or that. I may want to do something like that, but I don't want to do something where photography is like the whole thing of what I want to do all the time. It's more of just a hobby of mine. So, kind of like this moment right now. There you have it.